Davaughn J Screen. I am from Queens, New York. Growing up in New York, much of my playing, I started playing in Savannah, Georgia, where I wasn't really influenced by a lot of guys that were playing in that area, but I will say one guy, his name is J.R. Cochran. He's one of the most influential people that were around that area. He wasn't really from Savannah, he's from Hinesville, Georgia. And when I was younger growing up, I used to hear him play, and the style was different growing up. I moved to Georgia when I was about in 5th grade, and I was already into music. I was already playing drums. But so pretty much a lot of my sound was from New York. Playing and approaching music is very aggressive. If anybody knows New York church, Queens, Brooklyn, it's very, very aggressive, very, very loud. It's a lot. do it because you love it. And that's extremely important when it comes to how you approach your music, how you approach your craft. When you love something, you take care of it. So, one is do what you love, and two, do it for the right reasons. People ask me this all the time, how does your connection with God affect the way you play? And I feel like, as a musician, from what I've seen and what I've known, like whatever is in you is gonna come out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you play is inside of you. That's what you feed your spirit. And as a musician, because you're so open, you're so creative, you're open to a whole lot of different things. So when you're open to a whole lot of different things, you're taking in so much information, so many different things on a spiritual level that when you play, whatever's in you comes out. And having a relationship with God is very, very important because number one, to become a minstrel, you have to have consistent communion with God. And it's not something that's spooky, it's not something that's, out of the norm. It's more so about being able to read His Word and apply His Word to your life, and having that kind of communion causes you to be effective in any space that you're in, especially in church. It causes you to be effective in how you play, to be effective in how you sing. It causes you to be able to hear what God has to say to His people and lead the people to Him. And that's where it's so important for musicians, praise and worship leaders to have a consistent relationship with God. as though, we don't do it for hire. That's never the purpose, but the Bible does talk about the laborman is worthy of his hire. So, you have to give them what's due. You're playing, you take care of your craft, you love God, you love his people, you serve. God rewards you. That's automatic, So yes, I do feel like musicians should be compensated. Times past, I used to practice a lot of gospel music, a lot of choir music. A lot of, James Hall, a lot of, just earlier years, John P. Key, James Hall, Tone, I listened to a lot of stuff. And along with a lot of traditional stuff, I listened to a lot of hymns growing up, a lot of old songs. So, I grew up coaching. So, on any given day, your practice was testimony service. Somebody just get up and start singing a song or doing something in another key, you have to jump right on it, you train your ear. So that was my practice for much of my earlier years, was just playing in the devotional services and picking up what I heard with my ear and just playing it and then going home and perfecting that. But nowadays what I practice is I practice a lot of jazz. I'm shifting into playing jazz and, playing funk and things of that nature. So I practice a lot of Oscar Peterson, a lot of Chick Corea, a lot of old jazz standards, a lot of George Duke, a lot of Duke Ellington, a lot of jazz. So right now I'm engulfed with jazz and engulfed with neo soul. So that's the things that I play, because that's another side of my playing that I want to bring when I start making my own music and playing and building another repertoire of gospel music for myself, from my heart. So you guys will see that soon, but that's really what I'm practicing right now. guys for reaching out to me and, you know, just letting me share my gift with everybody else. I really, really deeply feel that these songs that I play, my words and what I say, and the experience that I have will bless you. And thank you.